What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and I just wanted to come on and do this quick live video because I just wanted to bring something to light. You know, everybody knows what's going on in Ukraine and how, Vladimir Putin has tried to push his ways, and everybody is in support of the Ukrainian people, the Ukrainian forces, and that is absolutely wonderful. But there is something that's going on in the world that a lot of people are ignoring, and it's been going on for quite some time. When I was in Afghanistan, I was actually, the second part of my time in Afghanistan, I found myself in an area that was basically filled with the Hazara people. And the Hazara people supported us. The Hazara, the police stations, they all supported our military forces over there. The villages that we conducted operations to were Hazara villages. And all of my interpreters were Hazara, and their families were Hazara. And what people don't understand is that the Hazara people have been mistreated in Afghanistan for as long as they've been there. And it has never changed. And whenever they had the conversations with the Taliban about, the things that, needed to take place before we decided to pull out, one of the things that were not done that should have been done was there should have been some conversations about the Hazara people. And understand that Hazara people are still being targeted in Afghanistan. And we're talking about murders. We're talking about, the girls that are going to schools and are trying to be educated. Understand that the Taliban does not want women to be educated. Because it's easier for them to be able to prey on people that are not educated. And, there's a lot of things that's been going on recently that needs to be brought to light. Recently, a suicide bomber basically blew himself up at a place that was focusing on Hazara women trying to become educated. 53 women lost, or 53 people lost their lives, and over 100 more were injured. And this is not something that is just happened. This has been going on for quite some time. There were other things that took place. And what's going on with the Hazara people is nothing shy of genocide. And that's a fact. And the Hazara people are the ones that are in the crosshairs. Whether it be the Taliban or whether it be other people in Afghanistan that are against the Hazara people. There is nobody that is standing up and speaking out to try to provide protections for the Hazara people. But understand that the Hazara people have stood with us. The Hazara people supported our forces in Afghanistan against the Taliban for as long as we were there. So I'm just hoping that this video can be shared. I'm hoping that this video can help bring light to the fact that the Hazara people are absolutely being targeted, are being murdered in Afghanistan. Understand that all of my interpreters and their families, and even though we were lucky enough to get our interpreters out of Afghanistan and some of their families out of Afghanistan, they still have many loved ones, many friends, many family that are still there that are living through this atrocity that is happening almost on a daily basis that is targeting the Hazara people. I just want to try to help bring light to the fact that that is taking place. And even though the Taliban has control of Afghanistan, there still needs to be something that is done to try to protect the Hazara people. They deserve to have their own piece of land to call their own, that they don't have to worry about where they, being attacked every day. Every time people in the Hazara areas, in the Bamiyan areas, want to go to Kabul, they always have to worry about being stopped and pulled out of their cars on the side of the road and murdered. And that happens. And it happens all of the time. And every single person that is going to Kabul always has to worry about that. So, in terms of conversations with the Taliban, they are in control of Afghanistan, but it doesn't mean that we should ignore what's going on and should not at least try to see if there's a way we can work with the government, even though they're it's the Taliban, to try to see what we can do to try to help the people that stood with us, that helped us, and that is the Hazara people. So please take this video, share it far and wide, and let's see if there's a way we can do something to allow our government to try to reach out to the Taliban and try to put some type of countermeasures in place that can protect the Hazara people from being targeted, from being slaughtered. Because make no mistake about it, there are people that would love nothing more than to do just that, and to erase the Hazara people from the face of the earth. And it's unacceptable. These are beautiful people. These are wonderful people that stood with us, you know, and everybody should be, you know, wanting to do whatever we can to try to help these people. And I feel that way because they stood with me. They stood with me in combat. My interpreters were Hazara, and they're brothers to me. They are family. Their family is my family. And, you know, the history in the areas where the Hazara people live, it's history that we cannot allow to disappear. And once again, these are beautiful people. These are wonderful people. These are people that just want to live their lives and raise their families and grow their crops, and worship, you know, the way they want to worship. And they deserve that, because everybody deserves that ability. Anybody that wants to be free just wants to be able to do that. So please share this video and help me to bring light to the atrocities that are being committed daily to the Hazara people. They deserve their own land. They deserve to be free. They deserve to not have to always live in fear that somebody is going to murder them. And that's why I'm doing this video. So please share it far and wide. Sappers clear the way. Airborne all the way.